Big news, fantastic news, incredible, super huge, enormous, mega big news! The sheep moved, so I don't have to kill them anymore. Yay, that was the sound of clapping. I'm not sure what that sounded like on the audio, actually. Anyway, my tribe was right here, and now I've moved it to here, where it is out of action points, and so it will remain there. I've learned, though, that they don't consume any food while migrating, so I really have nothing to lose here. I can just wait as long as I need to, and I won't suffer any penalty. And also, these guys still are at 16 warriors, so again, I don't think I actually can lose anything. I'm pretty sure we are, we're okay. We don't need to fret about our parties being destroyed. Anyway, how many movement points will I need? If I don't cross water, if I did cross water, I would not need very many movement points at all. Only 30. But if I don't know how dangerous crossing water is. There is an event which kills your party. However, I don't know if that only affects small parties. I'm not certain. I'd rather not find out the hard way. So I could just cross this one water tile. This is 50 action points to cross this mountain or 10 action points to cross this water. I think I'm willing to risk crossing the water because otherwise I would have to wait 50 action points. I have to wait another 2 or 3 days just to cross this mountain and go over this hill. So I'll prefer to live dangerously. Anyway, I'll go up here, which will cost 30 action points, which is 15 hours. And, well, this is 30, 40, and 50 action points versus 30 versus 10, 20, 30. Whatever. So 50 action points, 25 hours, so I guess I'll be back this time tomorrow. Woo! Actually, before I go though, I can break camp here and have these guys move and explore some more, and I suppose I'll do that. Why not? I see. It's another mountain. Okay, well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and we're back. Hello. I honestly just can't even remember when I started doing this. When did I spawn? Today is 10 October. I think I spawned on 6 October. I don't even remember. Anyway, oh look, the sheep are back. So I've moved a bit. And I was preparing to finally settle there. My guys have enough. My settlers have enough action points now, but the sheep are back. And I can't clear the sheep because these guys moved this tile because I wanted to explore. I thought the sheep wouldn't return. And on this tile, they get +1 action points per hour and not +2 because shut up, that's why. And, better yet, I can't send them here to kill these sheep because the formation cannot break camp until it has at least 50 action points. So I have to wait another, well, I suppose 17 hours. Oops, forgot to turn off the music. Oh, right, my computer fan has turned on. I have to redo the sound dampening. Ugh. Anyway, I don't care. Anyway, now I'm debating. Will I send these settlers over here anyway? Notice how they can't settle. There's a settle button because those sheep are there. Or do I wait? I need to think about this. Good news! I can't start another audio track, so I suppose I won't be able to remove the sound of my computer fan from the background of this audio, so it'll sound even worse than it normally does. Anyway, this is the tile on which my settlers are currently encamped, and I've noticed that it has carrots. However, it does not have anything else. It has no clay. I don't believe it has any fish. does not have fish, and it has no leather, which is the major determinant. So I shall not settle here. Never mind. I was thinking because I had carrots I would settle here, but no, I shall not. So I have determined that I will make the move. I will go to this tile and encamp there and just wait for the sheep to go away. Worst case scenario, I have to wait 17 hours for these guys to get enough action points to move here and kill the sheep. But once they do, I'll be able to settle. So on 11 October, I'll be able to settle. Anyway, so I guess now we'll break camp, and we have to do the treacherous sea crossing. Now, I don't know whether my entire stat can be lost. If my entire stat can be lost, I might just rage quit the server. But, I mean, otherwise I'd have to spend 50 action points moving here, and then 35, and then 10, and that's just way too much. And so if I had to spend that many action points, I would rage quit anyway. So basically, you will now see whether I will rage quit. Let's go! Do I get the event? Maybe if I give them... Okay. If I hurriedly give them another order, will they not get the event because they're busy moving? Oh, yes! They made it! They made it! Oh, they made it! Yay! They made it! Oh, they made it! Okay. Good. Now, what do I do? So, I can't have them hunt, because if I had them hunt, they would all die. Because the sheep have a strength of 66, while my settlers have a strength of 16. So, or sorry, not a strength, a strength of 16. So they can't win that fight. I could have them in camp, and I believe they would get +2 action points per hour here. And then they would have 20 action points, meaning they would need to gain 30 action points, and they have to wait 15 hours to gain enough action points to break camp, because they need 50 action points to break camp because the great lord developer of this game deemed that to be accurate. I could also just leave them here not encamped. And they have 30 action points, which is enough to settle. Settling requires 25. So I just have to wait for the sheep to go away. And as soon as the sheep go away, I can settle here. So I think I'll just keep them here without settling. But then, will they be involved when I move these, if I move these warriors here? Oh yeah, also the warriors got an event that gave them apples, so we have even more crops, right? Will my tribe be killed if I move it here to fight no. English, semantics. If I move my warriors to this tile and have them fight the sheep, will my tribe become involved and therefore die? I suppose I'll learn. Anyway, I have tomatoes and wheat, and on the tile are carrots, and my warriors have apples, so the 4 types of food. That's amazing. If only we had some farmland. Oh well. Oh yes, this is what the world looks like at the moment. It's not very interesting. Or maybe it is interesting. I don't know. I can't see what's happening over there. Looks like this kingdom is far ahead of everyone else. Yes, because I'm a week behind all the other players, I have basically no chance whatsoever to win the game, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I suppose that's everything. I just have to wait for these sheep to go away. So I'll see you maybe in 20 minutes, maybe in 2 days. Who knows? The sheep have to go away. Now, I usually don't tend to become overly emotional. However, I think here a short is merited because, as you can see, So I moved my warriors here finally. They had 50 movement points, and I had them attack the sheep. And they only killed, I lost no words, but they only killed 4 sheep because they attacked until they filled their inventory. And this unit was standing here and indeed was engaged in the fight. And we didn't lose any of these guys, I still don't think we did, but they were displaced. And all 30 of their movement points were removed, and they instead were put in this tile for some reason. I don't know why they're in that tile now, they just are. And lucky for me, they automatically encamped, so now they're getting +2 action points per hour, so I need only wait 12 hours, well, I guess 13 hours, 12 hours and 30 minutes for them to get the 25 action points necessary to settle. The problem is, though, that these sheep are still not gone, and so now I need to, I guess I'll just need to dump this stuff. Whoops. Do that. To clear the inventory so that they will kill more sheep. And indeed, I think I'll actually even dump some of the apples too to make this process faster. I don't need all that many apples. I'll just use these as a crop, bumper crop. Okay, so we'll hunt again. And we wait. Do not ever load a map while a battle is happening, because battles in this game are incredibly buggy, and if you do that, you'll probably lose. 1 sheep will kill your entire Iron Age army if you try to load the battle, because reasons. Anyway, I suppose then this is what I'll be doing. I'll be waiting another 12 hours. The current time is 16:30 on 11/10, so now I need to wait until the morning of 12/10, October, that is, 12 October, to move these guys over to here and have them settle. Oh, wait. No, that's right. They need 10 more action points to move here. So actually they need 35 action points. Which means I need to wait 17.5 hours. Have I ever mentioned that the action point system in this game is just really stupid and I don't like it? Oh good, this is over. Did I lose any, Yes, I lost a warrior. I like the idea of the action point system, but its implementation here is, shall we call it, unimpressive? Lacking? Anyway, these guys destroy all this stuff they got, which stinks for me because this is useful stuff, but I need these sheep gone. And now there are only 5 sheep remaining, but unfortunately, we're out of action points. So what I could do actually is have them hunt the sheep, and then the sheep would be gone, and these guys would be out of action points, but that would be okay, because then these guys could just move over here and settle, but I have to wait 17.5 hours anyway, and something tells me that something will go wrong with these sheep, so I'll have them in camp instead. Get 2 action points per hour. Now they have to have 50 action points to be able to unencamp, which means I have to wait 25 hours. Oh, what have I done? Oh wait, no, they already have 11 action points, so they actually only need 39 action points, which means I have to wait 19.5 hours. So I've just increased the waiting time by having them in camp. I thought I would decrease it, but I forgot that I have to have 50 action points to break camp. Have I ever mentioned? This action point system is really stupid. Anyway, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, almost a week after I spawned. I'll finally be able to start playing the game. Maybe. Oh, by the way, here's the score screen. This player group, it's a nation, it's several players together, is already almost 1/3 of the way to victory, and I have yet to even start the game because action points. So what I've learned with this game and Solburg is that I should never, ever, ever migrate. Never move away from your starting tile because it's a terrible idea. Lesson learned. Is it time? Is this the time? Have I finally reached the point 1 week after I spawned where I can play the game? The herd of sheep moved away, so I didn't need to kill it at all. And I've been waiting 2.5 hours for their action points to go from 48 to 50. It is not +2 per hour. That's just wrong. But anyway, settle. Oh yes. Oh yes. Solburg. Make it happen. Make it happen. The dream is real. Oh. Ah. Okay. Oh wow. Alright, so let's see. I need to set stockpiles for these things so they don't all immediately become consumed. Need to make sure they don't eat all the important stuff. Put the apples here. And okay, don't eat that. And now these guys are no longer decaying, and I will disband one of them to bring them down to 15. Oh no, I see. It brings the maximum down, so I need to disband another 3. 15, there. And I get plus 44 per hour now. Yeah, a little bit faster. And I can have them go clear these wolves as well. Oh wait! Before that, I need to build the things in my city. I'm just so excited. I can finally play the game. And oh wait a minute. I think I've forgotten to turn on the game's audio. Yes, I have. Well, that's okay. I just started recording this as soon as I saw the action points were high enough. I hadn't really prepared for it. Oh yes, I need to build stockpiles before I lose all of my stuff. And then I'll turn the music on so that you people can hear some thing besides my rambling. So we don't have much English. We don't have much flint, but that's okay because there is plenty of gravel, but it's all along the beach. So it's not blocking all these nice farming areas. There is some stuff over here. This will be a place to build a fortress as well. Later. Later. Let's see. Yes, this is a pretty good place. Yeah, this is our only source of clay. These 2 blocks. I guess there's pretty good, I suppose. I don't need to build any more hammers at the moment. Get a water collector, build just one so I can ensure that I get the event for digging wells. Then get all of these with just 2, probably not, maybe. How many are there? Here, I think. There, that's all of them. Okay, good. Those 2 gathering camps will gather carrots, and those will be the main food of this place. I also should build... I should probably just begin building the stockpiles up here. I press T to look at the defense. Oh, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. There's only one entrance. Right here. This is a great defensible area. So I will immediately begin building the stockpiles here. I don't think that... Yeah, I can build a stockpile there. Oop, I keep pressing the wrong button to close this. If I could rotate the camera, I would be able to build a stockpile here, but I can't because the camera doesn't work that way. These always seem to be in groups of 4, I've noticed. These platforms, I think they're deliberately programmed to spawn that way so that they make nice places to put your stockpiles. This one's pretty perfect though. On this ridge with only one entrance. I guess, perfect would be no entrance so that enemies would have to walk up a ladder that I would then control. This is almost perfect. Okay, I'll wait for those to be built, and then I will demolish all of these. So the good news is that all of these areas have 3 fertility, 4 fertility, so this land will be farmland later. This will not be my capital. This is a temporary area. Oh yeah, houses. What will I do about those? Will I build those in the farmland? No. Preferably not, no. Oh yeah, do we have any fish on this map either? Forgot to check. Yes. That's why I like this map so much. We do have plenty of wood, so we don't need to worry about building that. There is one technology I could research, but it's requires hunters. We don't have any of those at the moment because the hunters area is still being built. And 40 guys. Okay, yes. Oh good, we have hunters now. And we're getting water, and so now we can continue researching this technology. Like we never stopped. Okay, good. And we're getting carrots now. Population of those are consuming meat. Okay, good, those are done. Now let's destroy buildings. And be careful not to destroy my camp here. Okay, good. Then I'll automatically transfer all the stuff to this stockpile area. I'll build a few more as well. Now, where is the entrance exactly? It is 2 tiles away from 1, 2. Here's the entrance, right there. Okay, so that's where the wall should be built later, of course. And we are harvesting flint, but we don't need any hammers at the moment. Right, houses. I think I definitely should build these. Should I build them along the beach? I want to block stone. Of course, I can harvest stone from over here, so that's not really an issue. I want to block stone, I definitely don't want to block farmland. So I think I probably will just build these along the beach. Maybe start in this corner here because there's a little farmland here, or maybe not. I don't want to block any farmland. Yeah, I'll just build along the beach. There's plenty of gravel over here. I don't need to worry about that. Okay. And where we put the houses doesn't actually matter. I don't want to block any fishing spots either. unfortunate, but that's okay. That was a dead area anyway. Couldn't fit any houses there. Okay, that's probably enough houses, right? 120 people, yeah, that's fine. Loyalty's going up. And society. Oh, right, food rationing. Let's not do that right now. Using leather, are we researching the technology? Yes, 3 hours, good. And we don't have enough water, that's what triggers the well digging event. Well, actually, maybe I don't need to worry about that because I'm in contact with my neighbors in the south who have promised great riches in the form of technologies. Yes, that's right. They can just give me things. So I will just go back to Solburg. Oops. Solburg. You didn't see that. And then I will also type in this chat room that I've settled and I'm far behind in technology. Okay, so hopefully that will be fruitful, and then because they will just give me well digging technology for free, I don't need to worry about triggering it the usual way. I can just build normal water collectors. Interestingly, Ymir does not make a distinction between freshwater and saltwater, so I can just have my citizens drink saltwater. I don't know if that'll block these fish. Well, if it does block the fishing area, I could just deconstruct and rebuild it somewhere else. Okay, that's enough, I think. Okay, good. Plenty of water. What is the problem now? They have water, they have food. Not sure what the issue is. Maybe lack of housing? That will come in 20 minutes. No, we definitely need way more houses than that. Need to be careful though about spinning all of my leather. However, we do need to build these initial houses to start the population. So I have no issue building these houses. Even though it uses leather. Okay, now there's something else I need to do. Oh yes, get some production as well. Again, I don't want to block any of these farming tiles. I will build the production facilities on the coast. And also later I want to build shipping areas, but those, the way those are structured, again, because you can't rotate buildings or rotate the camera, the lower left must be where the water is. So I have to build the shipping areas here, here, here. So when the water is on the upper right, I can build tool makers instead. So let's build tool makers here, I guess. It's pretty good. 4 of them, I think, probably good enough. And what later these will be upgraded, so we'll need to not block that one's collection area. That's okay. going to be blocked a little bit when I build a clay digger. Although actually, I might not build a clay digger here because the province to the north has stuff that I want. Namely clay. Employment, 92%. We're not harvesting enough carrots. Oh, but I can actually supply of those. Ah, and here's the event. Thanks. I'll just type that. Thank you. Okay, need to post a map now on the forum. Not the forum, on the channel so that I can show them where I am. Great, good stuff, fantastic, excellent, so good. Oh, I don't even know, where do I start? Well, don't research them all at once, obviously. I don't have that much culture anyway. I think agriculture is probably a good place to begin. We have enough meat to last, so let's put all of our farmers on this, actually. Yeah. I'll be done today. Let's see, and that's 5 and 8, that's 13. That would bring me up to 15 knowledge. What else? I don't have any artisans. Did I just say artisan? Artisans. Elite warriors I don't really care about. Property. Requires farmers, we don't have. Oh yeah, that would be good. Domestic dog, but unfortunately, these guys are busy. What else? Hunters, inactives. Oh yeah. Get the inactives doing that. And sows, yes. That one's good too. So this one's 5, 10, 18, 20, and this is 24. Perfect. Three sows doing that. Oh, and old pigs as well. But that one takes 12. So this is enough for now. And then, what else? We're getting way too much flint, but that will stop once the tool makers are built. In fact, I should probably make some more of those. Each one employs 2 guys, so we'll have, yeah, 1 of you guys. Okay, like that. Now, I must send these guys to attack these barbarians, which have a strength of 76. My guys have a strength of 93, so hopefully that will go well. Because this province has what I need. It has a lot of clay, so much clay, because it's a swamp. It also has a lot of wood as well. And because it's a swamp, it also has some decent farmland, enough to at least suffice for its own maintenance. I can also send these guys to explore further north. And also, I need to make sure that guy is colored, and then print screen. And post a picture. Okay. And the recording hasn't been broken either. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. That was a lot of crap, but I finally made it north. Okay, so what else do I need to do right now? I think that's it. I think I'll just wait to get the culture stuff. Do I want to turn off food rationing? I think I don't want to turn off food rationing until I get agriculture, probably. Or maybe not. I have a lot of meat. Is that enough meat to last until tomorrow? I think so. The problem with this is that it reduces building efficiency. And my hunters actually will be done in a moment, so yeah, we'll revoke this. Because we'll have enough meat to last once my hunters are finished researching fishing. Oh yeah, then I'll be able to have fish as well. And we're losing flints, but that's okay. Is it though? Maybe not. Maybe I should look back into Solburg so that I can build more flint collectors. Okay. And now these should also be collecting more flint because they have greater efficiency now because I abolished food rationing. Yes, indeed, they are collecting more flint. Wait a bit. Okay. And I guess I'll build this one. Suppose it doesn't matter here. There. Here. Okay. That should be more than enough flint, I think. But I need to be careful though, because I still need some inactives to get this well digging technology, which requires 5 inactives. And I currently have 13. Each of these uses 2 guys, so I built 3. I built 3 of them. That will take 6. That will reduce my inactives to 7. And this will take 2 more, reduce my inactives to 5. So that's perfect. Good. And that'll increase my number of hammers as well. And we're losing 7 meat per hour and a half now. So in one day I'd lose about 7. Well, I can come back and we can do we can build some fishing stuff, and that'll help as well. And also just finished killing those wolves. We got them all. Okay, and we actually got some wolves. Alright, that's interesting. I don't know what I can do with them, but that's cool. I'll keep them. Now these guys are getting 6 points per hour. They'll need 1 to go back to Solburg, where they'll get 44 per hour. So, well, if they're getting 6 per hour, I need to wait 10 minutes for them to get another action point. I want to have them start exploring up here. And I lost a bunch of them, but that's okay. They only got 8 meat, though. I don't know how they got wood. I suppose I shall show you while I'm here, this tile, I don't want to stop recording and log out to wait for the one action point I need to regenerate. I'd rather get the one action point, have them move back, and then send them away again. After 2 hours of waiting, of course. And then I could break the recording. Or no, I'd break the recording before the 2 hours. Ugh. The issue is, too, okay, the date is 12 October, and the current time is 1954. And so I'm a little... I'm becoming tired. The end of the day is approaching. Anyway, this is this tile. A lot of the clay is underwater, meaning it's useless, but still, plenty of it is above water as well, so this is certainly a tile that is useful for clay production. Plenty of wood here, plenty of wood, and there's also plenty of decent farmland, because it's a swamp. And there also are fish here as well, so this is a decent tile. Although it's not a place where I want to put my capital. Then again, I don't want to make my capital in Solburg, actually, because Solburg is the one good farming tile I have, and I'd rather move my capital to some place that's not so good for farming. So maybe actually this will be my capital. And I'll have my things over here, my buildings. Or maybe I could build fortresses in these islands, and my capital could be in the middle of a swamp. Insert Monty Python reference here. Whatever, that's something to consider later. Right now, I don't even have the ability to build fishermen, so worry about that. One thing at a time. Okay, I suppose I'll just break the recording now. And when I return, my party of 9 warriors will have enough action points to explore, and I will have finished researching fish. So, I'll be back then. Well, 2 hours passed. No, 2.5 hours passed. But I forgot that these... Was it 2.5 hours? I forget. Whatever. These guys, like all groups, need 50 action points to break camp. I keep forgetting that. So they cannot move until, tomorrow, definitely. And I sent an explorer up to explore this area, but I sent him to this tile instead of the mountain to save action points, but of course, the dangerous sea event killed him. However, before he died, I noticed that there was copper on this mountain, and iron, tin, and coal on this tile. However, this tile has a player on it. Well, there's a camp of people there. And I want to avoid that any of my tiles are stolen. And so what I'm thinking of doing is, now the player might just be AFK and I don't have to worry about it. It is a very small group, so I need only send about 15 warriors and I can kill them all. But in the time between now and tomorrow, maybe that player will settle there. That's a really bad tile to settle, actually, so I don't think that's probable. But maybe the player will come here and take one of these tiles. But of course, there is no food on any of these tiles. There are carrots on this tile, but he wouldn't have enough action points to move that many tiles down anyway. So I think I don't need to worry about it. I could always, though, claim these 2 tiles. Oh no, I can't actually. Right, because these guys have to break camp. I could use this action, claim the territory, but that will reduce the administration. And again, I don't think it's necessary. I think I'll not do that. So tomorrow I will. Oh yes, also the fishing technology failed, so I have to restart it. Oh well. So now we're just sitting around waiting. In the meantime, oh no, that's all actually. Yeah, I have to wait for these guys to get their action points, and I will send them here so that I can reinforce them with even more soldiers, and then I can send all those soldiers to go kill this group and also explore this area. So that's what I will do tomorrow.